Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie and welcome back to Disc Junkie's Jeep. Today I'm sitting here with a box on the side. Gonna start a project to install some headlight covers or headlight inserts. I'm not really sure how you would describe them because I've never seen anything quite like it. Now these products are from an American company called Est2rad Customs, and I want to give a big shout out to them because they were actually really helpful. I'm gonna leave a link in the video description where you can get their Facebook page and whatnot, so you can purchase these in case you want to do something really bizarre to your Jeep or other vehicle that has these kind of lights. These are completely clear see-through skull headlight covers. I've seen some manufacturer in Russia who also makes something similar, but this was a lot easier to sort of get pictures and whatnot. They are essentially completely clear, extremely durable hard plastic. It's sort of hard to show detail. I'm gonna give you a bit of a close-up on the teeth, because the teeth might be the only thing that I'm sort of a bit iffy about. A lot of the time when you buy like skull related items for cars, like a skull gear shift knob, you know, whatever it is, design wise they tend to have like little cracks on the skull. Personally, I don't like the cracks, and this is a very sort of polished skull. It doesn't look like a real skull in a sense that it doesn't look like weathered or has little imperfections in it like an actual skull would have. So I really like that about it, and that was why I was a bit surprised by the design of the teeth, because the teeth in themselves have a sort of crooked and not as polished or symmetrical, or what you want to say, but yeah, I think these look super cool, so I'm gonna try to install them. I have the sort of angry Grille here, which has a bit of an eyebrow, which I can't really tell. I'm thinking it might actually not work, but I wanted to at least try to get this on here. First thing first, we are gonna have to remove the Grille once again, which it sort of feels like I'm doing this every fucking week. Let's remove all of these standard little plastic clips. Here's one that's broken. Just pull that out with my hands. I actually went down to like my local auto shop and picked up some fresh ones. Here are basically like the classic ones that actually came with the car. So I basically purchased a set of new ones which are sort of similar, but these actually come with a little plastic bolt which is like your Phillips head. Just figured I might as well update that. Now that all the clips are removed, we should be able to just tilt the Grille forward, give it sort of a tight pull at the bottom. So as you can tell, you do have these little bolts here just all around. You'll need to twist your little turn light blinker thingies just to get those out, so we can sort of lift away the Grille. Get a look at this beauty. So next up, try to remove these little bolts. Try to be pretty careful doing this. 4 bolts in total. So I've just sort of slightly loosened it. Here is the sort of lock ring thing, and then we are essentially completely loose underneath. So trying to still keep the headlight in place. Grab my headlight cover, slide it in from the side like this. This is a 7-inch headlight cover, so it tends to fit like motorcycles and stuff. It can be sort of difficult because you might sort of have to flex this thing. I'm actually gonna remove the last bolt as well. Having sort of a hard time trying to realize if this is straight or not. Let me just put that back and sort of see how that feels. It is really hard to tell if that's straight or not. I wouldn't say it's 100%. I think I essentially need to twist it, but it's sort of hard to do, so let me just pause this for a second. Alright, so I've now got my first skull cover in place. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving these. If you're just walking by, you're not gonna notice it, but once you actually get up close, I think it's a very clever design. I thought I would just show you here up close. I didn't tighten these extremely because you do have a bit of extra plastic with the cover itself. Tried to make it as straight as possible. I did sort of use these little plastic mold markings. I'm guessing this is for like a motorcycle or something. But yeah, I tried to use those little bulges there, sort of align them symmetrical wise to the bolts there. Now, I'm still not sure if the Grille is gonna fit over this. I'm definitely forcing it on there, as you can see. You know, the overall mold for the Grille is originally a little bit off as well. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it. Remove the Grille once again. Get that off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and install the other one, but you don't really have to see that. Pause this again. So now both of the skull covers are in place. Try to pop the Grille back on. hell is this gonna work? I mean, I can sort of force it on there, but the problem is that if I essentially force it on there, I'm also pulling up this edge here, sort of makes the whole thing not align. Where's that focus? Focus! The headlight covers don't really work together with this grill. However, I came to the conclusion that the main problem as to why this wasn't working was essentially the fact that you got like 4 or 5 clips at the base, and then you got one clip right around here on the back of the blinker signal. And I remember that I had a problem with this to begin with when I was trying to insert the grill. I had a heck of a hard time trying to get the clip by the blinker signal to actually stick into the hole, because whenever I put it in the hole and as soon as I sort of pulled it towards the top to put in the clips, it would just pop out of the clip by the blinker signal. So that was a problem, and as you can see here, the bottom of the grill is sort of sticking out a little bit. You know, it's aligning okay, but it's basically too far out. But I would say that that's more of a grill problem than it is a problem with the headlights. So I just decided that, you know, what the fuck, the clips on the back of the blinker signal, I'm just gonna leave those loose. So they're not actually in the holes, they are essentially slightly above the holes, because I'm sort of pulling the entire grill towards the top. But yeah, now the grill is essentially in place with the covers. Put all the little clips back, pop the hood back down, and grab the camera here to actually show you what it looks like from afar. And I mean, not making any promises. If you do want to combine these features, skull headlights cover with an angry grille, then you will definitely have to do some measurements. They're actually sticking out quite a bit, but I mean, you don't really notice it until you actually stop to look at it. But I'm loving the qualities on this. These are really solid. It's almost like it's actually glass. Now, I mean, I've got this set up in, you know, daylight, so I'm not sure how much you're actually going to be able to see if I pop the lights back on, but we might as well try it. Just going to put this on a tripod, and there you can see them sort of in the daylight. Now, through the magic of editing, I'm just going to go ahead and switch over to nighttime. And let's turn on the lights. There we go. Might not be the best light here, but I'm just gonna show you some of this up close in the darkness. And it's also raining a bit now, but it's gonna have to bear with me. So, yeah, some more of that detail. Let's just go back to daytime. To just show you lights in daytime up close to give you some idea of what they look like. But I'm thinking we've showed you this from every angle imaginable already. So yeah, that's it for this video. Big shout out to Est2rad Customs. Thank you very much for letting me purchase these awesome headlight covers. I'll leave a link in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and as usual, hope to see you all next time.